This selection is ordering in the graveyard by Grandpa's Corner. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine 3, 2, 1. Order in the graveyard.
You know, this kind of a night reminds, see how the trees are just like, it's cool. Yeah, the wind's been blowing a little bit of rain, drizzle. Reminds me back when I was about 18 years old. Me and some buddies, boy, we wanted to go into a graveyard one Halloween night. So we found one, man, it's an old Jewish cemetery down there off Magnolia Road. So we go in there, you know, and we all sitting around. We had a little fire going around the coffin, you know, around the grave site and everything, you know. We're talking about graves that were 150, 200 years old. And we decided, well, let's smoke a joint. So we smoked the joint and got a little buzz on, you know. Decided then to drop a little mescaline, you know. Took a little mescaline. So here we are in the graveyard. There's 4 or 5 of us. And all of a sudden, man, I ain't lying, out of nowhere, bodies were coming out of the grave. The bodies were like, you seen these zombies? Ain't nothing like these creatures, man. They come out of the grave, and you can see their bones, and their veins were just dangling all in their bones. And oh my God! But I swear to God, I'm not lying, people.
Really?
I sat there, and this one woman come out. She had on a wedding dress. And I'm looking at her, I'm going, oh God, oh God. And she says, where is he? I said, where is who? I am serious, people. She scared me. She said we talked, you know, and she was telling me how he left, he jilted her at the altar, and he had all the people there for the wedding, and he never showed up. The family was there. This is back in the 1800s, and she was so ashamed, and so afraid of what, embarrassed and all, that she went behind the church and she took a knife and she cut her wrist, and she bled to death, and they buried her in the same wedding dress that she was supposed to get married in. And here she is all of a sudden, 100 years later, and she's in front of me at this grave. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And all of a sudden, other graves were opening up, and people were coming out of the graves, and they were like, oh my God, you know, I wanted to run. I ran into tombstones. I fell in a hole. I landed in there with one of, oh my God, I landed in there, one of the bodies, man. And the guy reached up and he grabbed me by the head, and he was pulling me down. Oh God, scared me to death. I jumped up out of the grave and I ran. I ran to the mausoleum, and there were like 4 dead people standing in front of it, and they were ready to, they were like, come here. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But I learned a valuable lesson that night. I never smoked no more of that goddamn weed. That shit pumped me up. God damn.
So did you make all that up?
Hell yeah.
Oh God.
That's some bad weed, man.
Weed? Are you sure it wasn't the mescaline?
Might have been the mescaline. No, that was a true story. I was so fucked up that drinking that. I mixed weed, mescaline, and I was drinking Ripple wine.
Wow.
Them bodies were coming out the goddamn graveyard. They getting my ass.
Really? That was ordering in the graveyard by Grandpa's Corner. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out, and drop a like if you like, and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one, and subscribe if you're new, and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my bye. Wow.